Hello! Let's get stuck straight in. Story number one. Brooklyn Beckham warned parents David and Victoria to only contact him through his lawyers at the height of their feud. So, apparently, Brooklyn Beckham will only be contacted through his lawyers. He's like typical Nepo baby, no sense of the real world. He's never had a real job. He has never had to work a day in his life. He's lived a life of luxury for his entire life. And he has the nerve to cut off his parents who gave him this life, this incredible life that he gets to live, and tell them they can contact him through his lawyers, who they're probably paying for. I mean, the delusion of these entitled bratty kids of multimillionaires, like it's actually laughable. To a certain degree, I blame the parents, because if your kid grows up to be an ungrateful twat, that's kind of on you. You've given him the power to feel like he can cut you off, block his whole family, run away with his billionaire wife, because she comes from money too. So, I mean, they don't need anything really from the Beckhams, not her side of the family. I mean, he's such a little bitch. He even took her surname. Like, for me, I'm kind of traditional still in the way that I feel like if a man and woman get married, I feel like the woman should take the man's surname. Like, I think that's normal, but for a man to take a woman's surname, like, it just says a lot really about him. I also feel like he's quite weak. So I think his attitude towards his parents, his blocking of his family, his telling them they can only contact him through his lawyer, I think his wife's probably behind a lot of it. I think if she told him, call your mum and dad, he'll probably call his mum and dad. There was no legal action between them and no legal basis for the letter, which was simply a request. But it followed what Brooklyn considered to be a series of nasty briefings about his wife, Nicola Peltz, including the suggestion that he was a hostage being controlled by his missus. I did just say that. You can only be controlled if you allow yourself to be controlled, or if you're weak and you don't have your own balls. And he gives ballless. I feel like Brooklyn has no balls. Did he ever have balls? It's ironic because his dad's always been so good with the ball. That's why David Beckham is such a football icon. His son's got no balls. This week, publicists and friends on both sides refused to discuss the matter, still hoping that things will calm and be resolved. I mean, I don't know why they fell out. Will we ever find out why he's fallen out of his family and his parents? Probably not. Will they make up? Probably they will. But he's also just showing himself to be just an entitled, bratty, twatty rich kid. And I hate these kind of rich kids. I just feel like if my parents were worth hundreds of millions, like, I would be, don't get it twisted, I'd enjoy the luxuries. I'd have a gorgeous home with a massive swimming pool and you know, I'd live that life of luxury, but I would be grateful, and I would try and give back, and I'd give to charity, and there's ways you can do it and you can do it right, you know? Or you don't even need to do any of that. Just be a normal kid, but he wants to be at the Met Gala with his new wife and be a TV chef and be a photographer when he's got zero fucking talent. Brooklyn, piss off, and your wife can piss off too.